Good morning from Discovery Cove. So it's our first time here and I'm very excited. So yeah, we aren't gonna be able to compare like how it was before the shutdown and like the changes they've made, but I'm very interested to see like how they do it today.
Yeah.
First thing we got today when we walked in was they gave us a little pouch and it had a free mask in it with the logo
And hand sanitizer.
bottle of sanitizer. And now we're gonna head over to breakfast, so it's a very early morning, but I think we're gonna have some good food. So we don't really have any idea what to expect today, but it should be very exciting. All right, so we've now gotten our breakfast, and your admission to Discovery Cove includes all your food, so it's all inclusive. And they gave a plate of eggs, French toast, sausage, and potatoes, and they had all different pastry options and fruit. And then they had all the drinks included, so there's orange juice, coffee. Amanda got the same food, but a different pastry, some orange juice. But really easy. They did assign lunchtime, but for breakfast, you kind of walk into line as soon as you get here. So we got our locker, they gave us our vests, and we are now, I think we're in the freshwater lagoon. I left the map in the locker.
I don't really know where we are.
But the water's kind of cold, but it actually feels really nice because it's hot out.
Waterfall.
Ooh, yes, we're gonna explore. They do provide sunblock. They provide towels. Everything is really nice so far. They say the only thing to bring is your ID and a bathing suit. Everything else is provided. That's a cool waterfall we're going over. We're gonna see a lot of animals. I know there's a shark lagoon somewhere. There's the dolphins, which we did not get the dolphin swim package, so we won't be swimming with dolphins today. But that can always be a future visit.
I like that waterfall.
Although when we booked, they did have a special promotion and it included the alcoholic drink package, so maybe we're gonna get some good mixed drinks later at lunch. But I love these waterfalls. There's a little cave you can swim through, so I think we're gonna go there. It looks like it keeps going back. And this hut over here has all the complimentary snacks, it looks like. So I know they give you like soft pretzels and cookies and stuff. So we will not be hungry today, that's for sure. So we came into the cave, all these like little hidden areas. It is so cool in here. We've been in the water for like a minute. Everything's very natural. There's like flowers floating around, little holes in the ceiling. It's really cool. We're right by the aviary over there, and there's this massive waterfall you get to go under.
I'm a little scared.
Yes, it's intense. Alright, so in a handful of these clips, the GoPro did not have the best audio quality, so I'm just going to provide some voiceover. So here we were floating in the aviary, actually. So after you went through the waterfall, you were then able to see all the birds in there, which we actually walked through it as well, but we're going to see that in a little bit. And then we walked over to the dolphin lagoon after completing our loop through the river. So we didn't do that dolphin swim package. Hopefully we'll be able to do that during a future visit. But we were still able to walk up to the shore, see all the dolphins playing around, as well as throughout the day you could see all the guests that were doing the dolphin swim, kind of interacting with the dolphins through there, which was really cool to see. Now this was in a different lagoon, and you actually got to swim up here to this island where there were marmosets. So we were looking for the little tiny monkeys, and of course the GoPro does not have a zoom functionality, unfortunately, so I couldn't zoom in on them. But there were a few marmosets on the island, so if you have a good eye, you might be able to see some of them. So in this frame, they were actually to the left of that house. They were sitting on the branch. There's two of them there, as well as there was a third in between the bushes. So they were not super easy to find, but if you had some patience, they were definitely fun to kind of hunt for. So here again, we were kind of noticing a third one, which I then showed the signs. That's what they look like if you haven't seen marmosets before. But it was a really cool experience just kind of be sitting in the water and just swimming up to this little wall here and just seeing wildlife all around you, kind of similar to when we swam through the aviary. Now at this point we swam over to the otter area, which was connected to the marmosets, but the otters were not out, so we discovered these chairs that were actually sitting in the water. So it's a really nice spot to kind of relax with your drink. You were allowed to bring the drinks in the water and just relax on these chairs. It was really comfortable and a really nice environment. Now right after the seats in the water were one of the bars of Discovery Cove, so I believe there are 3 bars, and we went up to the bar, we used our drink package that we got included for a special promotion, and we got our first drink of the day, which was, I believe, called the Aloha Sunrise. It was a very colorful drink, as you can see. It was rainbow. It was definitely the best drink that we had throughout the day as well, so it was really good. And we also grabbed a soft pretzel, so they do have unlimited soft pretzels and cookies at all of the bars as well, and that's for any guest, not just those with the drink package. Now at this point we were back at Laguna Grill for lunch. Now we were given a assigned lunchtime that we got to pick at check-in because of social distancing, but they had all different food options. So I had a burger for lunch, Amanda had chicken fingers, and there were fries or mac and cheese as side choices. They had seafood pasta salad, salads, jerk chicken, salmon, so more than enough food choices to pick from. Everything was really good. I think it was probably one of the best burgers I've had from a theme park environment, as well as all that included soda, and then we had the alcohol over from some of the bars. Cheesecake for dessert, so really good. And then here's us over in the aviary, so we decided to walk over since we already had our masks on. They handed you a cup of bird food that you use to then try to encourage the birds to come land on your arm and feed them throughout your kind of walk through the aviary. Now, as soon as you enter the aviary, there's birds everywhere, so here's Amanda feeding a very large bird that we found in the first room. I believe there were 3 big rooms you had to walk through, and each room had refill stations so you could fill up your cup with more bird food, and there was certainly no shortage of birds that wanted to eat the food out of your cup, so it was a really fun experience to interact with the animals. Now here we are with birds sitting on us, so this was not the first bird to land on our arms, but it was one of many, and they were happily landing on your arm or your hand, eating the food out of your cup again. Amanda had them landing on her, they were landing on me. It was really entertaining. They were all trying to, fight to be the first one to land on you to eat that food, so if you're a fan of birds, it was really cool kind of having them all around you. So we've come out to the Grand Reef, which is where this is all salt water, so all the fish are in here, and there's stingrays. The fish went right by us, and we just got in.
Big fish.
But let me tell you, this water is freezing.
I'm kind of used to it now, though.
It's actually, yeah, when we first put our feet in, it felt awful, and it's way better now. But I'm excited to see some fish.
Hunger.
Now, I think the Grand Reef was definitely my favorite of the lagoons you got to swim in, and that's just because there were fish everywhere, as you can see. So you were given your own snorkel and goggle set as soon as you got your wetsuit or your vest, and that was already in a net, so you knew it was sanitized and it was yours for the day. So you could leave that in the locker when you didn't want to use it, and then you brought it over to the Grand Reef with you. So no worries about people sharing masks, which was really great, but there were literally just animals everywhere. There were massive stingrays, massive fish. Now most of it was pretty shallow, so we were able to stand in these parts of the lagoon, but there were definitely some very deep parts as well. So if you wanted to swim over the deep reefs that had all the coral and everything down below you, that was definitely an option as well. So there's kind of something for everyone. So if you had some younger kids that couldn't swim in the deeper water, you didn't have to worry about going into those deep parts, but there were definitely more fish in the deeper sections, as you can see here. Definitely more schools of fish kind of swimming around, which was really cool. Now this is us looking in at the sharks, so they were actually on the other side of glass, so you weren't in the same section as the sharks, but they do offer a upgrade where you can swim with them, so it was an option to do if you wanted to swim with the sharks, kind of like the dolphin swim package. But again, just because it was our first time, we just wanted to experience Discovery Cove itself, so we were still able to see the sharks. Maybe it's something that we'll try to do in the future, getting to go in there with them, but there were definitely some very large sharks in there, so it would definitely be a very fun experience to swim with them on future visit. Alright, so that's gonna be it from our day at Discovery Cove.
We got some merch.
So we got bucket hats, but I didn't realize how big this thing was.
It blocks the sun.
It's gonna be nice for Animal Kingdom.
Oh yeah.
Discovery Cove was amazing.
Oh my god, it's like the best place in Orlando. Like, I'm not gonna lie.
I'm not convinced it's in Orlando.
It feels like you're, yeah, it doesn't feel like you're in Orlando or Florida or like,
which I think it opened at 7:30. We didn't get here until closer to like 8:15, 8:30. So,
yeah.
And it also, I think you're allowed to stay until 5 is when everything closes, and we're leaving at like 3. So like there's definitely still more time, but we got into all the reefs that we wanted to. We didn't do any upgrades, which I feel like that would probably require you to stay until the very end. If you did like swimming with dolphins, or if you did sharks or sea venture. They have a ton of more things that you can do, but we really just wanted to like explore Discovery Cove itself since it was our first time.
Yeah.
But I 100% plan on coming back at some point.
Yes.
It's not really something you can do all the time because it is it's expensive because it's all inclusive, but I will find a way to be back here at some point, whenever that is.
Maybe next time we'll do one of like those other things, like the sea venture.
I would love to do that again.
We kept walking past the dolphins, and they were just so cute, and I want a picture with them.
Yes. That reef was incredible.
Oh my god.
I know we commented it was cold, but once you're in it, it was actually really nice.
Yeah, no, like once you like just like sink down into it, it feels nice.
The food was good. We had the unlimited drinks.
Lots of drinks.
We had a lot of drinks, which luckily I think because it's unlimited, they probably don't put a ton of alcohol in them because they weren't strong.
Yeah, no.
But we got to try a bunch.
Like 4, and like I don't feel anything.
No.
So.
But they were good. The Aloha Sunrise or Sunset, whatever it was called, that first one we had that was rainbow, that was definitely the best.
Yeah, it was.
So that was a good one. We had the snacks. We had soft pretzels and cookies. Those were good. Everything was good. I would 100% come back here.
Ooh, the bathrooms.
Really nice.
Oh my god. I took a full-on shower in there.
Yeah, there is a shower. So that's one thing that I would definitely, like, a tip if you're looking to come here is, again, like I think we said at one point, but you really don't need anything besides a bathing suit. Maybe a hairbrush.
Yeah.
Because we did bring that, but they have shampoo, conditioner, and body wash in the showers. They have showers. They have towels. They give you the vest or the life, or the wetsuits.
Yeah.
You have a choice, but yeah, they really do provide everything.
There's like blow dryers in the bathroom. They have like a bag for your wet bathing suit,
which I thought was
awesome.
amazing.
Every water park should have that.
They do, yeah. It's just like a roll of plastic bags you rip, and they're waterproof bags to put your bathing suit in. They gave us masks and sanitizer, so they really did think of everything, and it was a really great day.
Yeah, I kind of want to work here now.
That would be great.
I don't know what I would do, but
very sunny. But yeah, we're in front of the like river that we did early on. Which that was probably the hardest part just because it got really deep.
Yeah.
But yeah, everything was great. Can't wait to hopefully come back in the future for like very bad. Oh, there we go. There we are. But that is it for our day at Discovery Cove. Can't wait until we can hopefully come back sometime in the future. But definitely subscribe to our channel to see what we do next. Unfortunately, all of our vacations got canceled this summer, of course.
I know.
So we decided to do this instead as kind of like a little like celebration since we couldn't do any graduation trips. But hopefully next year we'll have a ton of new exciting things to have to do.
Yeah.
But definitely subscribe to see more theme park content. We'll definitely be back over at SeaWorld because it's our first time at Discovery Cove and they did a great job with this. So we'll be back over there hopefully at some point. But give this video a like, and we'll see you guys the next time we go to Disney and beyond. And thanks for watching.